inside his own 5.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Washington's offense takes the field. Guys, every now and then you can take the emotion of rivalries for granted, but last year when the Huskies and Cougars got together, that was as dramatic as anything you could think of. A cathartic win for the Cougs, who sent UW off with an L.
This is a tremendous rivalry, the Apple Cup, and it looks a little bit different now that they're no longer conference opponents, but that doesn't mean they don't like each other any less, David. These two teams go at it. The fan bases dislike each other enormously, and we're expecting a great one today.
Well, and you always love it with the bragging rights, right? In the state of Washington, whoever wins this football game, you get to talk. Last year, Rodgers puts up a bunch of numbers, but it wasn't enough. Washington State got the dub. Big game, big matchup.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2.
Back to me!
Washington right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Horton. Quick strike complete. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down.
Man,
Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He fires to the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down.
I don't got no steals.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The handoff to Johnson. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 30.
Yo, what the?
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make.
Bro, I'm just pressing square and this shit making me do that extra shit, bro. Like,
you move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Huskies. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
I'm trying to get a fast break, bro. We up 20, bro. It don't matter. 30. See, you pass it in more than me. Here, I pass it to you more than you pass it to me.
Get sacked, man. They're gonna have to find a way to settle this quarterback
Man,
down.
that's a goddamn lie.
Going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
He's a goddamn lie.
3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Get it. Oh.
He's got an open man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive was promising at times, but it stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Why is somebody always open?
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Back to pass, it's Horton. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going with the ground game left. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
Bless you.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down.
Bro, I'm pressing square, bro. He's not going up.
To the air, it's Horton. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Fired in.
Not going up.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
Everybody thought he was quitting, bro.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
I'm going to let you score, bro. I want you to stay in the game.
He stopped at the 23. Here comes the Wazoo offense.
Yeah, go ahead and score. You quitting, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
Don't score, good.
And I would also say, Palmer, you kind of understand that my defense is not great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side.
Huh?
They go to the ground.
Off tomorrow. He asked was you off tomorrow.
Hell no, I wish.
Shit.
I've been off tomorrow.
There's nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The play action fake. Here comes the rush.
I'm going to let you score, bro. They'll be able to score. If you can't, that's your fault.
Speed, they're going to keep blitzing him over and over because you'll get results.
The other side.
Kind of reminds you of Joe Kelly, a great linebacker in Washington in the 80s, or maybe Mason Foster as well.
They might be number one, man.
Bringing it in, down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team has found themselves in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He was working his way through midfield and they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive.
Get down there, we can't score around here.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender.
That'd be building a fucking house, dude.
A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting a pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Boy, they don't convert this fourth down. There will be questions to be
Oh, because he's my last assist.
Okay.
Got you.
Running, do it on the ground.
The guy ain't looking at me. I ain't know you had 9 assists.
Breaks into the open.
I'm gone.
Finish the line. These guys are really hitting their stride.
Look at that.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
How you do? Yeah, I got plenty of time.
The ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
See that?
And taking the distance on any given
Get it?
Good.
Washington State has it back and they'll send the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time to see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now.
Hey, I go ahead though. They graded out. I'm fine.
Well, it's a nice job too of quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes.
Who was that graded out when we was playing?
That's his tight end quickly.
Me.
Yo, you had me dying, son.
I had myself dying. What the fuck?
The first one of the year.
You graded out.
Oh, you wasn't on with that? Man, that bitch had me crying. That bitch great. We all thought we was talking shit. We were like, bro, no way is they quit.
Hell no, that shit graded you the fuck out.
Non-name receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations
Alright, time to get the ball again.
but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand football off.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short.
What?
Creates a little room. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between the tackles is dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple
I see him way over there.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Washington State will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard
That bit
line.
was good. That's good.
Now on the counter.
What
Cross
the?
the 30 out to the 33 engaged.
I'm crying. I'm glad he got that though, so I didn't get the turnover.
Fourth half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Dropping back.
Good charge. Good.
Fires to the big
They
fella.
got to end the game. The other motherfucker grade up.
Enough for a first down.
Come on, man. I just need 1 point, bro. Help me out.
QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He's dominant in this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and
Well,
long.
don't look for it.
I'm crying, man.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from the senior.
There's an example.
I cannot believe these motherfuckers just did that.
The pressure just forced
What
him
about
to
What are you doing?
off schedule a little bit.
Don't worry about it.
I got your weed.
All these timeouts. Don't worry about it. Fuck that.
Throws to the wideout.
You see me trying to do this score. 1 point, bitch. I don't score. Plenty of points.
Time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to
What's
the
wrong with
40.
him?
Washington coming to the line with another first down.
And then the cut will give them the ball. Boy, you know what? I ain't running with you no more, bro.
Now you got me crying. You know, it be your own people, you know that.
Second down.
What the? That big would have got through there. We like that big would have got stolen trying to throw that big.
I was standing at the top of the 3.
Yeah, you ran to the pant, then ran out the game. I was already standing at that bit for damn near 3 seconds.
It's all good though.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't
You got me crying.
a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grab, hit the marker. It's Green. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got them.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
He was hoping for something.
You worn down, Sam?
Man, I'm tired, man.
Hold on, Kobe. You gotta wait because I gotta be able to watch it. You trying to get
Looking
downfield on first down.
My cut is not worn down. My cut is fresh. You gotta go where to the crib.
Yeah, I'm about to leave here.
Oh, you at the oh, you still at the Airbnb?
It doesn't exist in them, man. You can tell just drop the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough for you.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. What's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab on the next throw. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. One more snap coming before halftime.
What are you doing?
These corners backing off a bit. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete. They tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Carolina.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. A lot of intrigue with this second half still to come as we send things back to the Evergreen State.
Stop, that hurt.
He got me crying. I know.
Yeah, but he's the only you can see him. He was hanging onto my arm like a damn, like it was a swing. What you want to watch?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Huge deficit to start this third quarter.
She's supposed to call it you. She's gonna do stuff.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's exactly how you draw it up. That's why the option's so hard to stop.
Look at that lizard.
I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Right back to the well. The ball scores 3. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look at the replay booth. Will overturn the call. They'll move the tight end. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up to this offense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Horton. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long.
Go. Yeah, I'm letting it go. That's
Look at the running back looking for room.
Yeah, I see him tomorrow.
Alright,
I see him tomorrow. I gotta stay on and wait on skins.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just can't find a way to get it done.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Washington State sent out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the sixth time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll run it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one in second and 11. Back to throw, it's Horton. The screen, and watch out. Inside the 45. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Washington has it and their fresh set of downs. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. And you're not seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one splits the uprights. And now at 3-4 to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying it out.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up in the game.
To the air on second down. It's complete to the right. Good, solid tackle.
And offensively, I love running these track routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice catch and catch.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to Johnson. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, and somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Secondary walks up on the line, showing he hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Horton. Bringing the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just put it away. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off the play fake on first down. Good throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Lonzo heads to the line with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic
What is that, man?
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw. They're putting their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you know it's time to throw.
And this is one of those tapes that you don't want to watch. I mean, I'm not sure what to point to. And listen, they got to take deep shots. I get it because they're down by a lot. But this just did nothing well, man. It's just a goose egg on the...
Big man has it. It's a first down goal. Grabs a touchdown, second tackle at the 17. Washington State ready to go with another first down. They'll go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
What? That's not for class pets. When you're in captivity, 75 is the new 70. And hey, you want to live so bad, maybe a little exercise wouldn't kill you. Like what? Wicking's good. That'd be a start.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone.
Got enough space. Good white nudge in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cougar! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at it. So use this as practice.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leiter and Bush and Lindale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll line up right in the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Off to the races to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Got a little space. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Clock stops and we've reached the two-man timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. To the air, it's Duggar. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Washington State will have to boot it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go sell it.